It's this one. Yeah, yeah. It's this one I'm supposed to be turning on. Microphone is on now. Curtain is up. We are here. I hope you can hear us.
After all this time,
I've clicked the right clicky. We still don't know what we're doing. Thanks for joining us. We're just waiting for a few more people to get involved.
It's your FPV stud
FPV man, main man. Yeah, who's
and Mr. Cinewhoop.
And that bloke
from the UK, Mr. UK Cinewhoop.
UK's of Cinewhoops. Cinewhoops people in the. Can you? Tristan says he still can't hear us.
Huh?
You can't hear us, Tristan?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Or is that back in time? That's back in time.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for a second. It's back in time.
Yeah.
So, what we doing? What's going on? We just turned up.
So today it just happened. Today we're gonna be. We have a. What do we call it? HD
shootout.
Shootout. Micro HD shootout.
Micro HD shootout.
Yes. I can see you're like loading a GIF already.
I'm loading my GIF. This is my favourite GIF of the week.
Is that what you want to
That's
show?
my favourite. Can I just show my GIF of my favourite GIF of the week? Are you ready, guys? This is my GIF of the week. I absolutely love this GIF. Like that. I'm just going to leave that playing. We'll just leave that playing in the background for a minute. While
shattered like the BBC's reputation.
That's it, shattered. Utterly shattered their reputation.
Are you on a one-man fight?
I'm on a crusade, that's it.
Crusade?
I'm on a crusade to get the BBC to admit that it was utter bollocks. Like their whole show.
What is it? What's the point?
Kane,
is it for me?
That one's for you.
What's the point? Like they're not gonna admit anything. They're like It's just a sensationalist.
Well, it is very sensationalist, but look at what actually happens when you put a drone against an airplane.
A Phantom.
Yeah.
But that one doesn't have like special metal rods.
There's none of those newfangled carbon rod propellers, the thick rod, 6-inch propellers. There's none of those. But you know.
Hey, Brent.
Look, we'll leave that for now. Anyone wants that gift, let me know. I'm happy to share it with you. But today, what we're doing, what we're actually up to, what we want to do.
Let me preload it.
Are you preloading?
I'm preloading what you're about to show.
Carlos is preloading.
So what he was about to say before I rudely interrupted him.
When I changed the subject, I guess.
Was there's like a big want, I'm not even going to say need, it's more like want, for Cinewhoops nowadays, isn't it?
The whole HD Cinewhoop desire thing.
Like, it's basically HD in micros, is what it is.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It's not even like the Cinewhoop, because nowadays they call Cinewhoops for everything that flies and has some...
Any kind of HD is a Cinewhoop.
Yeah, so it's tiny with the protection, right? But it's not really...
Well, I think this is...
not a Cinewhoop.
Hang on.
Even the first one was like a 3-inch one from...
Hang on. This isn't this
Squirtle
part of where
or
the conversation actually comes out of.
Okay.
Is what is it you're after?
Yes.
Because as soon as you put ducks on it, you're hurting your flight performance.
It's a Cinewhoop.
But it's alright, fine, it's a Cinewhoop. But you want HD in a micro.
Yeah,
but
that's the
HD
thing.
in a micro with ducks is not good fun. It's great for the flat, calm, straight shots.
But that's what the name Cinewhoop comes from, because I think...
What, flying a...
Most people just think, oh, Cinewhoop, then we're going to use it to fly in like a cinematic...
In a cinematic, yes.
Which
is not
thing,
what
right?
we fly.
But is that what people want, though?
I don't think so. I don't
No?
think... No, because people don't fly... Hang on, the whole Cinewhoop, where did it come from was that Japanese in the school.
Yeah.
There was a video flying.
Yeah, someone decased a GoPro and put it on a
Cinewhoop.
On a 3-inch, I think.
That kind of slow passage,
those girls
flat
must have
and
been
level.
terrified.
It must have been so noisy.
Yes.
But flat and level, that kind of slow passage would, Cinewhoop.
Yes.
But we're not there, are we? Hang on. I want to fly my Sensi and get HD.
Yes.
Is that a Cinewhoop?
Is it a Cinewhoop?
That's the question. Because there's no ducks on this. I'm not asking you to fly this near people.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to get HD footage.
Yeah.
With super fast speed.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice and light.
Yeah.
Is it a Cinewhoop?
So that's what Tristan is saying. He wants something for work.
Tristan wants something for work. Well, sure.
Hey, Neil.
Neil, thanks for joining us, buddy. Big love. Going to see you Monday. Come round. Okay. If you're looking for a specific tool, this is part of the argument. Cinewhoop is like a one big name.
Yeah.
But within that, you've got this kind of HD fast flying.
Yeah.
You've got the ducted whoop style.
Yeah.
You've got the slightly bigger one to carry the GoPro. Or maybe the new Caddx one. I don't know if you've seen the new Dolphin. There's a new Caddx one. We'll talk about that in a bit. But like what Tristan wants, he wants to go and film things and give people that output.
But why can't you film with this?
Because it's got open propellers.
And?
I'm totally with you on the and.
So it's just next to people, is that the thing?
Apparently so.
But what if there's no people?
Then
would you use a Cinewhoop?
I don't like the way Cinewhoops fly. I think they fly too fat and too heavy. So they're not gonna.
Have you seen this fly?
I've seen that one fly. No, it's quite impressive. No, it's quite impressive. I have to give it to you.
Yeah.
That is very impressive.
But the only reason for
He's showing things too soon. Don't show things too soon. Yeah. John Cena needs.
Need a Cinewhoop. But that's the thing. What do you?
Tell me what you want to do with it.
What do you want it for?
Do you want to fly bat out of hell around the garden, or are you trying to go around people flat and level?
Yes. Lots
of your turn action.
Yeah.
What is it that you're trying to do?
Or is it like the keyword that Cinewhoop must fly beautifully?
Or does the ducts define it as a Cinewhoop?
Yes.
And this is just a HD frame.
People and expensive things. Well, part of the property. This is not going to do anything.
That won't do anything more than
Right.
a ducted one.
Than a ducted one.
Out of control.
In property.
But look, hang on. You're flying.
If you're going to someone, fair enough. You're going to cut it.
Though,
but if it's property, then
even with those props, you definitely won't. All right. But you're telling me that you're a pro pilot flying around people's valuable property.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be flying around there as a newbie pilot anyway.
No. Yeah.
So you as a very good pilot,
yeah.
if you're going to brush past it with this one or brush past it with a duct, what's going to make the difference?
Duct is
you shouldn't
safer.
You shouldn't be that close to the property in the first place, should you?
Yeah, but the duct is different. The duct, it just you get more. People feel safer.
Bounce.
Yeah, people feel safer with the duct.
You can
and you feel safer as a pilot as well, right?
Yeah.
Even me, like I was flying an HD around. Around Tristan while he was boarding, and I could get a lot closer.
You felt you could get a lot closer.
No, I could get a lot closer. Otherwise, I would cut him. Because it's fast-paced.
Do you know you would cut him?
Yeah.
With these props?
Yeah.
You think you'd cut him?
Yeah. Slightly. Not going to lose a limb.
Nudge him.
Not going to go to the hospital.
Nudge him.
It's not going to go to the hospital. But he's going to bleed.
It's not like a 5-inch.
I know, but he's going to bleed anyway.
I'm not sure. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
For sure he will bleed.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I agree with you. Around people, you should have ducts.
Around people, you should have ducts, yes.
That's not the argument that I'm trying to make. What I'm trying to ask about is what makes it a Cinewhoop?
Yeah. And what is the use of people going to be? And that's then now you can show it the thing. So
now I can do the zoom.
Now you can do the zoom thing.
I'm transitioning.
So in that context, what we're gonna do today is analyze the different aspect of Cinewhoops, as you would call them, right?
Well, as far as I can tell,
or Cinewhoop-like things.
All of these four on the counter there. I don't know if you can see all four. So you've got a Sensi here with a turtle in it. Yes. You've got the SPCMaker with a run cam, I think that one is.
Yeah.
You've got the 75
75 HD.
Yeah, with a turtle on.
And a 2.5.
And a 2.5 inch with a Tarsier. Yeah.
So all the hype market things that are currently today, that like the best things that exist today if you want to film in HD in the micro context.
That's the options.
You're not gonna fly here with a 5-inch, are you?
No way.
You're gonna fly inside of a property with a 5-inch.
No way.
But you could fly with any of these.
Any one of those you could put inside. So as far as I can see, they're all Cinewhoop.
Cinewhoop, yeah.
Because HD is, this is what I'm trying to get to, is HD the Cine part of the Cinewhoop?
Yes.
Or is the ducts, the whoop part of it, the part that is the Cinewhoop?
I think it's. I think they're trying to combine
you see
both.
I'm trying to get to?
Yeah, I think they're.
Like I'm saying, this in HD is not a Cinewhoop. Then,
or
so that makes this not a Cinewhoop.
Yeah, or is it?
Or is it? Is this not a Cinewhoop?
Is it a Cinewhoop?
I don't know.
Because it's not duct. I guess the whoop part is that people connect ducts to whoops.
So it's a HD whoop.
Yes.
But then it's not really, because it should be 65mm.
But as you know, like anything that has ducts is a whoop. Yeah.
Let me know, guys.
Forget about that. It's like the toothpick thing, right? It's the same thing.
You know, HD.
It's just a
flying style. That's what I'm saying. Cinewhoop is about real. It's there on the left.
Oh, okay, there. Okay.
Is real slow. Yeah.
Yeah. So realistically, if you approach someone with ducts, they're more likely to open up. Yeah,
they are. They are. No, of course they are going to be more likely, because that's what's, you know, that's the scary bit, is these spinning.
So Tristan
blades.
is saying ducts and HD is a Cinewhoop.
So this is not a Cinewhoop.
But if you can film the exact same thing in this exact same way.
Yeah.
With this.
Or with this.
Or with this. So what makes the difference? Is it the duct?
Is it the duct? Well, that's the question.
If you're flying like around property, like not people, I would fly either of them. Actually, you know, Tristan is online. I've flown this around him. I just didn't fly it as close as I could with this. But that's That's not cinematic, is it?
No, cine again, exactly. Flat and level flight is cinematic. The long, smooth passage.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do. But when it's fast paced, you kind of, you have some leveled stuff, but it's not all leveled.
Okay. All right. So the next part of it then would be probably.
Hey, Guillermo.
To get something in the air.
I made it work. Who's Guillermo?
He made it work.
He made it work.
Good. Great. He's one of your YouTube followers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you made work, Guillermo, but yeah.
Nice.
Let us know.
Well done. It works.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna visit all the aspects of what a Cinewhoop is, and all the things that you could do with them. Because I think a lot of people want everything, like we were talking before. Everyone wants, well, not everyone, but maybe a lot of people want their Cinewhoop to do everything, right? They don't want it to just, I just wanted to cruise slightly. They want to freestyle with it as well.
You can't get everything out of one thing. I'm still there, and still, Andy's asking a very
I made it work for capture the flag. Cool, man. Awesome.
Oh, we like a bit of capture the flag.
Yeah.
Andy's asking about your Sensi here. Andy's asking about your Sensi, and I'm going to answer for you. It's because he's lazy.
What?
He wants to know why you've got different props on the back to the front.
Oh, there's a reason for it.
There is always a reason.
The reason is that the front props are very nice. Are very smooth.
Yes.
They make this the flight smooth with the current tune. Yeah. But I don't have 4 of these anymore. Now the thing is that these props are also very good, but they change the tune. So if I put 4 of these, the tune is going to be completely different.
It's going to be wrong.
Yes.
So you want me to just give you 2 more of those props?
Yes. That will
just be straight away. Yes.
That will be the easiest. But the thing is that you can still fly normally with this prop configuration. So it doesn't change it. It doesn't change it doesn't require you to change the tune.
We're thinking that it was something to do with more power at the back and less power at the front. Yeah. And it's lifting at the back. Who knows? We could be making it up.
Yeah.
But if you want, Carlos, here's 2 more props. Don't tell Tristan, because he'll get all upset.
He's watching.
Oh yeah, Tristan, I'm not giving them. Yeah. I don't have that many. Let me just find you a pair.
I found a better 2 inches with the GoPro. So see, I've tested a lot of 2-inch.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I
don't like 2-inch. I don't think they have enough power to prop ratio. Like the 2-inch prop has never been a prop that.
Yes, 2 inches not quite enough. I would go for a 2.5.
40 mil.
3 inch.
Depending on the motor that you have, is good.
For that size.
Give me some. Oh, you should have been here, Tristan.
It's too late now, Tristan.
You snooze to lose.
He only needs 1. He only needs. Well, maybe we can let 1 out. But hang on, that makes him leave.
How did you do the dancing?
Uneven then. Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about the dancing.
Oh yeah. We'll talk in the end. At the end, we're gonna blow the whistle.
We will.
How the.
Should we tell them how it's done?
At the end.
We'll tell you how it's done. All right. Anyway, back to this thing.
Okay.
I want you to put one of these in the air.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're going to show, other than like if you put this one in the air.
Yeah.
This is going to fly like a fat pig.
Yes.
Especially with that RSJ camera mount that you've got going on there. Yeah. If you put this in the air with those props, it's going to be flying beautifully.
Yes.
So what are you proving by flying that one and that one?
So I wanna get all the best. I guess you can call it the best, or the industry standard. There is no industry or a standard, but if there was an industry and a standard, I guess these would be the industry standards tools, right? 75.
I suppose our standard is a 75 converted.
The 75 converted to an open one.
Yeah.
This definitely, like if you haven't watched the video with the exploding stuff,
Yes. We can show that, can't we?
We can show that.
Oh, it's one of our videos. We can get away with showing that. Yeah. I could go back to that video.
And then the Tarsier, which
and the Tarsier.
We'll see. You'll have to wait.
We're hesitating before we talk about the Tarsier.
Yes.
Yeah. So just while we're chatting, we can just watch this in the background. Yeah. Just
look.
Have a little look at that in the background.
Open this up.
What? Open what up? This one.
Yeah. And click on
this share.
No. Where's the? Oh, that one.
Yeah.
No, the other one next to it.
Okay.
that one. That's it. No, that's not it.
That's not it.
No.
What are you trying to do?
Are you on YouTube? Why did it work before? All right, don't worry. It's full screen.
But there you go.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So that's you in fireworks.
Yes.
Flying. The SPCMaker.
So this one. SPCMaker. SPCMaker. That's interesting.
No, is that not a SPCMaker?
SPCMaker.
SPC.
It could be space.
I read it as a SPCMaker. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm just making it up now. But yes, that was great fun.
Yeah, Bent. 2.5 is the sweet spot. I agree as well.
Oh yes, definitely. Definitely. I love my 65mm props.
Yeah. So 65 is 2.5. That's why it matches the props that it has.
I love my 65mm props. In fact, I did the Sensi starting with the props.
Yes.
Yeah. These are the props that I want to use.
You reverse engineered a quad from the props.
What do I, what do I end up with?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
But see, the point is that this video, like flying in between rockets and fireworks and balloons and stuff.
The Cinewhoop.
This would be a Cinewhoop. But is this cinematic?
No.
Some parts, I guess, are. Like the balloon. This
that
part.
Bit, maybe a little bit. But again, it's gone so grainy because it's at night.
Yeah. It's
no longer HD. It's still cine now because of the graininess? Is it? It's great. The passage they turned around it, but it ain't really HD, is it? Yeah.
Which one are you giving away? You wish. No, these are all mine.
This is all his.
Yes. So, let's fly one.
Great. Let me move that.
Let me get some. Let me get a battery.
Let's move that over there.
Because we had this well prepared.
We're always prepared, as you can tell.
I have to find the battery.
Zoom cam. We'll go back to there. It was so much fun at that Wings and Wheels, and next year will be 10 times more fun. Double more fun. Triple because fun. Well, no, we've got a lot more time to prepare. This year was done fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Let's move that so you don't drop it. This year was done fairly quickly, so I dropped it instead. There you go. Next year we're gonna have a lot more time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a bigger marquee. Mm-hmm. There is talk of us going in the marquee where the trucks was.
Oh.
Yes, the little city marquee.
Okay, interesting. Because the trucks are normally always there.
Because the trucks are there as well, and they're like us, and they'll play later and all the rest of it. Right. And there's loads of that loads of things that could change. We're not going to let you know too much yet because we don't really know.
Yeah.
But soon enough we'll know what's going to change, and that's next year. But between now and next year,
that's next year's problem.
We are still looking for a couple of places to do a little mini events in.
Yeah, definitely.
And we've got a few ideas. It's all about making the gates and stuff and the things. Because I'm not really one for circles.
Circles?
On sticks and squares and stuff.
What?
I want feature gates. I want illuminated tunnels and mirrors and kaleidoscopes and all those things. Yeah, what are you trying to do?
There we go.
You're clicking my buttons. You're clicking my buttons. Like, this is my button.
I actually haven't tried this quad for a very long time.
Which one's that? You have not flown that for a while.
I don't know if it works.
Yeah, we was a bit disappointed in that one. Let's see if we can get some FPV on it then. Yeah.
Wait, let's see if it works first.
Well, I don't even know if it's tuned in. Oh, look, there it is. It has got a channel. It has got a channel.
Oh, and what channel is it?
It's low. Very low down the end.
Oh yeah,
it's on the end on that left. I agree, Jelly. I agree. We do need a European. We do need some kind of European, event. like a tiny event,
yes.
Not an FPV event, not a big race event for mini quads, but an actual tiny event.
A tiny event?
Yeah, for Europe.
Okay.
You know?
So, not racing?
Race, but okay.
Oh, racing.
Let's qualify this. Let me just get back to big screen.
Okay.
Racing, but social racing.
Social racing.
So just very chilled out. It's, you know...
Every now and again.
Yeah, you know, let's not get overall by who's going to win and who the winner is and all that. Yeah, you know, you've got 4 things, get up and have a little race.
Yeah.
We can have overall stuff and things like that.
Oh, look, Guillermo works in the film industry.
Top man.
Guillermo, is your last name Del Toro?
No. It's Nespolo.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, hi, Dustin. How you doing, Dustin?
Hey, Dustin.
So it's very social is what I'm looking for. Social,
yes.
social.
Yes.
Yes, there will be racing because we'll be going fast around the course. But it's going to be more about playing than winning.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I think sporadic.
Because
it allows FPV on other stuff, not just racing.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, this is it. Look, I've been having a few conversations with Nigel. You know Nigel. Yeah. And we've been talking about this social aspect of it, away from, like, when we're at a show, especially when we're at a show.
Yeah.
Having a race there at a show really just doesn't. Yeah, racing for cakes. That would be a great one. But doesn't help us promote ourselves to the wider public. But when we do a demonstration race, they can see a little bit of racing, but then we do a freestyle bit.
Yes.
And then we do FPV cars.
Exactly, yeah.
And then we'll do an X class, or we'll do something else. But so many different aspects are not being shown because we're too busy racing.
Yeah, true,
you know? A lot like Whoops and Waffles yesterday, where Chris, up in Hull, he's right in... It's a venue, it's a coffee shop, it's an ice cream shop. Yeah? And you get a lot of new people and new faces come and view and see what he's done. But, you know, I'm just digressing slightly, giving you time to fix your drone, but you're not. You're just listening to me. So, yeah.
Beer.
yeah, you know, whatever your intoxication is, that's up to you.
Right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes. Oh.
Are you... No, you're not ready.
I am totally ready.
You said ooh.
Yeah, because the camera was out of place.
He's oohing.
Alright, yes, so I am ready.
You're ready. What are you going to do? You're going to fly that out there?
We're going to fly outside. So, what do we want from here?
What's the point?
The point is, I'm going to first fly in angle mode.
Yeah.
And we're going to record all of this in HD as well. So, we're going to fly a little bit in angle mode, try to get some cinematic shots.
Looking type things, yeah.
Then I'm going to fly in acro mode.
Yeah.
Trying to get some cinematic shots.
Yeah.
Why in angle and acro though? Because I feel that a lot of the wobble that you see sometimes in videos, at least mine, I notice some of the wobbles, even on the UK wings and wheel.
On your playback videos.
Yeah, on the videos, I notice there's some wobble, and I think it must have to do with it being an angle, because angle is constantly fighting to get back, right? So there's inputs in the flight controller. You're not completely in control. Right?
Yeah, you are constantly fighting it. Yes, for sure.
But in angle,
yes.
Angle, you're not. What are you doing?
I'm just... While we're chatting, I might just have a picture in the background. The people don't want to look at our faces.
No, but then you're going to be distracted. Listen, we're going to fly the whoop now. First, I'm going to do a couple of passages in angle mode.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do a couple of passages in acro mode.
In acro.
And then we're going to get the SD card and play it in HD to see what's the quality like.
See what the quality difference is.
Yeah? Is that right?
I'm up for that. I'm up.
Put in the
I'm waiting for you. While you're doing that, I'm just going to talk about wings and wheels. Yeah. I think it was probably the best that I've seen so far of relaxed nature shows. Yeah, like it was very, very chill. They did have a semblance of a race, but it wasn't really a race. We got to see the X classes flying round. There was loads of people popping up and showing drones, and much more talking with the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Carlos is taking off and crashing immediately.
What happened?
Nigel, I was just mentioning you and talking about Wings and Wheels and about how much more chilled it was than the other races that we're going to. Where are you going? There you go. Outside. There you go. Outside. Get out. And I like that.
I feel the wobble immediately, by the way.
That proposition. You're in angle mode now, are you?
Yeah. I stabilize. Yeah. See, there's a little bit of.
There's a bit of wobble where you think the flight controller is fighting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do some slow passages here, like close proximity to stuff, and see, how it looks like afterwards. And this is very gentle on the controllers.
And we don't fly like this. So, is that... Yeah, is it in turtle mode instead of angle?
This is for... this is what?
Jenny's asking, are you in turtle mode or in angle mode? Yeah.
Turtle.
You're in turtle mode.
Very low.
Very slow. This is part of what I was talking about.
But see the wobble there?
Yeah, with the Tarsier. It's great going slow. It's not so much fun when you're going fast.
With the Tarsier?
Yeah, the picture back.
Okay. So that's a little bit of, I'm not going to spend too long as well.
No, and then bring
like
it in.
1 minute and a half. Now, let's see if I remember which of these buttons.
No, not that one.
Changes it to,
not that one.
That's air mode. I need to flip it.
It still says stab.
Huh?
No, you crashed already. Oh, sorry, I'm watching the video. I'm watching the wrong video. I'm watching you guys, what you're watching. So yeah, again, with the whole European event, Nigel, seeing as you're listening, if you want to come on and chat with us about it. The whole European event, I'm looking for it to be a Cinewhoop event and not a mini quad event. So I'm talking maximum probably 2.5 inch, 3 inch, that kind of thing.
So I still notice the wobble, but a little bit less than before.
A little bit less than before.
Yeah. No, actually now a little bit the same.
But that is a very heavy drone.
Yeah.
In the first place. So you're flying the stock 75 with an RSJ, which, if anyone that doesn't know what an RSJ is, a big lump of metal that they use to hold up houses. The camera mount, that was an original camera mount for that turtle. Like when it first came out, we had no idea, and that camera mount is so massive, you might as well put half a kilo of plastic on top. So, honestly, it's massive, that camera mount. It's ridiculous. So Carlos is flying. Oh, he was flying. He's in that tree bush there now. Carlos is flying a stock 75. Yep. Bring that back, and I want you to put maybe either the SPCMaker or this Sensi up in the air and have way more fun. Way more fun. Another FPV London, my God, when will I ever do that again? That was a great time, and I'm still happy that people can remember that we even did that way back in the day. It's been such a long time. Hopefully we will do one soon. If I just find a venue.
So I'm not even going to attempt to...
Let me know. Oh, look, Hussein's joined us. Hussein, how you doing? Big love. Say hello one day.
So I'm not even going to attempt to freestyle with this.
No way.
Because it's not...
Can I just show the people how much of an RSJ that thing is? Look at the size of that camera mount. Look at it. It's ridiculous. It's already heavy enough as it is. Yeah. So let's not add that camera mount.
Yes. So
okay. We're
gonna take the SD card now.
Take that SD card. Are you gonna try and stick it in my computer?
Yes.
Oh, what are you gonna? What, I'm not sure. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what you're gonna prove by this.
Well, I want to see how the HD turned out.
I'm gonna tell you, it was all right. It was okay. It was boring.
Boring?
Yeah.
But that's the cinematic view that we're doing. So the
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a big cinematic fan.
Okay. Yeah. That's only one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's go to this page here, and we transition you there. Yeah. And we'll try and show you this video. Why is it not showing it to me?
I don't know. It's loading somewhere. Maybe transition back while we.
Let's transition back.
Resolve the technical issues. And there we go. Oh, that was the message saying why it wasn't opening.
What?
You just closed it. Open it again.
Oh, no, it's here.
Yeah.
See, yeah, look.
Oh. Why is there no video?
Look, there's no video. What have you done, Carlos? Look, there's no video.
Okay, I think it was a codec. It said you had a message saying some codec issue. Open it again.
I'm going to open it again, but there you
go. Oh, there we go.
All right. There we go.
It's just Jem doesn't know how to use a computer.
Yeah.
All right.
Wipe the bit. Yeah, that's it. Wipe that.
Oh, this was the. I don't know why it said like runaway right at the start. So one of the things I don't like right away is the fish hide, right? So we can fix that in post production.
You can.
Obviously.
You can. It's a bit fishy.
But and the I don't know. Do you see the? Oh shit!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Pause here.
Pause this.
See the graininess. I don't know. There's something on the image that's not.
That's great. You think?
Yes. And you can see there the wobbles, the stabilization wobbles.
Yeah.
From it trying to.
Like
I think this is two things.
The grain on these trees and the lack of outline.
Yes. I don't know. It's something, and this is something that I notice only. See the wobble there. This is something I notice only on these type of cameras, on the
Caddx.
On the Caddx ones, yeah.
You think the image stabilization? It's definitely stuttering, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's definitely some kind of image stabilization problem going on there.
That's fine there. Let's see I don't know. The sky looks nice, but there's something I don't like about the about how the Turtle V2.
No, it's definitely not good.
But this looks nice. See, it's like this, just this part. You don't notice any wobbles there.
I can see things jumping.
What do you mean jumping?
Like definitely, it's like a little judder.
That might be because we just put in brand new props, and maybe these props aren't the most adequate for this drone. I don't know. We didn't scale in.
I have been watching people do balancing of these props. Balancing their props, which no one really does. Something's beeping. No one really does too much of.
And so that was the.
So this is when you landed.
This is when I landed.
Landed.
You can fast forward a little bit.
And then you took off in acro.
Yeah.
And you think it was better in acro?
Slightly better in some points. There's a little bit of wobble there, but see, there's no like constant shakiness.
I can still see shaking.
Now, yeah.
I'm really not sure.
I think this might be because of the props. The thing is that every time that I was flying with this, at any point where I had to turn with this drone, it was Jesus Christ, like turning with a truck. Like there were some parts here when I was trying to turn into this tree over here. I had to really tone it down because it just wanted to keep on going sideways.
To keep going sideways. Yeah. So look, Jelly's making a good point. Apparently, you can stop the grain sharpness, set it in the menu.
Okay.
Yeah. And another very good point just made by Nigel is that we do appreciate that just 12 months ago we had utter rubbish picture.
Yes.
Like utter pants picture.
Yeah.
So this is in a short 12 months.
Yes.
We have gone from utter rubbish to.
And Tristan is saying mine is way heavy, and it is. Like
it is.
Every time I was trying to turn, it wasn't turning.
A massive RSJ sitting on top of it.
So switch to us.
Switch to us like that.
And we're gonna try. Can I get my SD?
Massive RSJ. Alright, let me just stop that first. Yeah, it's got a massive RSJ sitting on the top of it, bros. What are you waiting for? You can have that back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The one thing I like about this is that the SD card is the simplest.
Fairly accessible.
Not fairly accessible. It's the simplest way that you can take an SD card out, just pop it out from the back. But the thing is that drones need to be, people don't really think about this, but drones need to be, what's it called? The center of gravity needs to be not only in the center, but also in the horizontal plane as well.
Well, I don't know if Tom Stanton would argue with you about
Otherwise...
Because Tom Stanton did a video not too long ago about pendulum myth, I think he called it.
The pendulum myth.
Yeah, the pendulum myth.
It has to be, because this is moving through the air.
Take care, Nigel. Enjoy the party.
See you, Nigel.
He did a whole video. He did a whole video on it.
And how big was the drone?
He had a fairly big drone.
Yeah? So it's more stable.
And he had a massive weight at the bottom, and then he did enough one with a weight at the top.
Wait. So that's inherently, that drone is going to be more stable.
He's saying that neither was any more stable than the other, and that is a myth.
Did he try it with a Cinewhoop?
No.
Because there's not a lot of dislocation of air. So you're already in a platform that's super twitchy, right? Sure. And you're adding more counterbalance in the top. So every time that you do this,
it goes way past the point.
That's
Something's definitely beeping.
I don't know what it is.
Something's definitely beeping.
Oh, is it that thing?
Yeah. Something's definitely beeping. I'm undecided on that. Yeah. Yeah, we are getting very close to the point where you could potentially use it for commercial filming.
But one of these?
Not one of those. Possibly one of these.
Possibly one of these. Well, that's not the next one we're going to try.
Because that will fly a hell of a lot better.
The next one we're going to try...
Unchange the props?
Is this.
Let me just transition for you first.
Yes, go on.
Let me just transition so that people know what you're talking about. This one here.
Yes.
It's out of the picture. Put it in the picture.
Yes, we're going to change into this one.
And what is that one?
That's a Sensi.
Oh, is it a Sensi?
So it's pretty much... pretty much this...
Yes.
Reconverted into an open frame.
Into a decent flying, well-balanced...
well, the motors are different, but you could just as well use the same motors that we have here.
Yes, but they're faster, those motors, aren't they?
These motors are much faster, yes.
They're much faster.
So you'd struggle to use 3-inch props on the back, but you can just use like double props like this. And with the 2S, you'd be fine flying it.
Yep. All right, so you're going to now fly...
Yes. I will now demonstrate.
You're going to put that one in the air.
Yeah, let's see if it's in the same channel as well. Hopefully.
So, this is 65mm, you can't really see it there on that background. I'm going to look for another background. There you go. Yes. I just want to see, look, 65mm and a 55mm.
And do you want the...
Yeah, and I really do like these Hudson props because they are super stiff. Can you hear that flick on those Hudson ones? Yeah. And these are the
this is a 2.5.
Unfortunately, will never become backing again unless I can get Zong to do it.
Zong.
Yeah.
Get Zong to do
He
it.
he made these and then they stopped making them because there was far too much pitch on them.
Too much
pitch.
But
we like that amount of pitch.
What does he know?
Well, he does make propellers. That is kind of his business. So, you know, I'm going to have to let him do that. Yes, we've got different props on because he didn't have the other ones and I've only just given him another pair of these.
No, but I'm fine. It's good.
But it's fine.
It's all good.
It's going to fly fine.
Let's see if it's in... let me check first if I'm on the right... no.
No?
Let me see how to change this. Do you have a pokey thing?
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. You're probably better off changing that. I think I gave you the pokey thing.
No, give it back.
You did not.
No.
Look, it's not in my arena of pokey things. Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys this, which is a 90. So this is so we've got Land Rovers, as you know, but this is a D110, and this is a 90. So let me try and show you that way. There you go. Look, it's way smaller, and that's a 90, and that should fit. Doesn't fit on the Land Rover body. It should fit on the Jeep body though, like that. That way up.
Oh, what's this?
D90.
Oh, it's
We've only just printed that. Are you there yet?
Almost.
Because I'm just randomly chatting away. Yeah. Yes, you are, Joe. You are very much fighting your prop wash.
One.
With the 75mm tank. That is this RSJ. I can't stand it. It annoys me. Okay, you on yet?
This is D8, I think.
Glad we prepared for this before we started the show.
Light preparation.
There we go. Oh, look, hang on. He's on. He's on. He's actually on.
And I'm using... What am I using here?
So, well, that's a Sensi.
That's a Sensi.
Looks like 7,500 motors or 6,000. I don't know. I think they look like HGLRCs.
7.
7. So 7,500, 65mm props, 12 amp PSCs you've got on there, I reckon, and a Caddx Turtle. Oh, look at that.
So we're gonna.
I think that flies way
do
better.
Kind of the same thingy that we were doing before. So the first thing is right away. This is much faster.
Yes, for sure, that's faster. And you're actually holding that back. I can hear it that you're holding it back.
Just to get that cinematic looking shot. Flying backwards through stuff.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought you were just lost.
No. Flying backwards here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's lovely.
Oh, I was a bit inside of that thing for a second.
Get out of the trampoline. There we go. So essentially, that's the same camera system. Just a
no, it's not the same camera system.
Oh no, it's the run cam, isn't it? Oh God, I've shut up then. But just a much better frame. Look at that, no prop wash at all. No bumping, no judder. I reckon you've got bags of power left over.
Yes, I'm feathering the throttle at a little bit below mid-throttle.
But you are flying in stability. Do you want to land and do a little bit of acro?
So I can land just so we know when we change it to acro in the video.
Yeah.
I can just come down here. Yeah.
You can just come down.
And I'm gonna change it to acro now.
That's it. You're still in stability though.
No, I'm not.
Well, it says stab.
You're watching the wrong video.
I'm watching the history. Okay. I should be watching the live video instead. Yeah. There we go. There you go. And you up.
So same thing. So I'm doing like a little. You can see there's a little bit more angle to it.
Yeah. I suppose if you did
the same sort of. So a little bit of wobble there at some point.
Is that you?
No, that's the drone. I'm impeccable. Perfect flying. 10 out of 10.
There we go. Joe's saying send it up and dive it because we like to see it dive.
First we're doing the Cinewhoop.
The Cine bits.
Yes.
Right. But so we do like to see a dive though.
Yeah. So the thing with this particular drone is that because it's open, that means that it has a lot of power. Yeah.
Bundles of power.
So
and bundles of pickup.
You can freestyle like if it's a.
There we go.
Like if it's a proper quad, right?
Yep. Well, I've been watching a lot of Tristan's footage. He's down on the coast at the moment, and my word, is he throwing it around. Like, he is proper flying it like he's flying a 5-inch, and you just honestly cannot tell the difference because it travels. There's a lot of ground covered very, very quickly. You know, and you can see that. I think Carlos is demonstrating that quite well right now. Nice little power loop. That's very good. That's the neighbours. Nice.
Yeah, like it holds so nicely.
Yeah.
And you can just like.
Oh.
Boom.
Boom. What did you land on? I think
and he stopped the. Oh no, the card came off. No. I hope you recorded it.
I can still see something. But so yes, Carlos has to go and recover now. He's going to go and get that back. But that was phenomenal, I think. There's a lot to be said for open propellers rather than a closed up propeller. So if you want a better flight, this is what I'm trying to get across. That's just Carlos going out the back. If you want a better fly, if you want that cine fly, ducted is not going to help you for cine flying, is it? Yeah. Right, so like you're proving it right now by showing us that, and that ducted is not helping. Yeah, that wasn't the Tarsier cam. That was the run cam.
Fingers crossed
Carlos
that
had that in.
Actually recorded something.
Now we're going to try and look at that bit of footage. I think that'll be that one then, won't it?
I think I pushed it a little. Oh yeah.
It is that one. Yeah.
I pushed it a little bit too hard at the end and broke the canopy.
Okay.
But that's the type of flying that you get from this. It's literally like you're flying a 5-inch and.
Yes. So you could, if you wanted to, fly this very slow and flat. Could you not?
Yeah.
Yes.
But see, there's still a little bit of tremble there. Do you notice?
I'm not sure if it's trying to compensate between your two props.
No.
I can't say that it isn't. But you could fly this the same way you flew the last one, is my point.
Yeah, like this.
But
like
you can't fly the last one the way you'll fly this in a minute.
No.
So why do I need the ducts? Again, it goes back to how close I am to other property.
But do you see that? Look at the quality of the image.
Okay. Let's run cam. It's always going to be good.
Yeah, but it's not the... Why? I don't know. I've seen people with Tarsier with a lot more quality than... Sorry, not Tarsier. With a run cam with a lot more quality than this, you know?
I'm not a video expert enough to tell you.
You can notice the quality difference, right? You can notice the quality difference.
For sure. I can see that there's a bit more grain on the other one. You know, I think that this is nice and clean. I personally have an issue with what the Tarsier is doing. We'll see that.
We're going to get to that. Yeah.
We will get to that in a minute. But I really do like the output of a Caddx. I think it's very, you know, colourful. I'm going to forward this because I want to see the fast stuff.
You want to see the but the good thing is not the fast stuff. That's not what people wanted.
Speed. I love speed.
No.
We want more speed.
No.
But we want great footage with more speed.
No. Because look at the difference. Like this is the cinematic view, right?
Well, it's not still. This is still too fast for cinematic view. Right now.
It's a bit wobbly sometimes. I don't know if it's the props or. We can revisit it with. I can take these props out and just.
I think you should change those props.
But also, it doesn't help that the canopy is broken now.
No, because then your camera's going to get a bit of jello. And here we go. Are we going to start getting faster yet? Here we go. Come on.
You just want to go faster.
When does this
It's not all about going faster.
When does this ride speed up? Yeah? And don't forget, Joshua Bardwell's tip number 62 is clean your lens before you take off.
Where is it? Is it dirty there?
Well, Andy's saying that is the lens clean. Is
the lens clean? Of course it's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always swipe my lens before I go.
That's a Joshua Bardwell tip.
No, it's a everyone should know that tip.
So why are you not doing this anyway tip?
Yeah.
Yes. But that's lovely looking. Really lovely looking.
You would never be able to do this in HD, right? With any other quad.
You wouldn't be able to any of those moves. No other one. But you're about to show me that SPCMaker.
Yes.
Which I want to see fly like this.
Like this?
Yes.
I have to change some things to fly like this. But
like what things? We'll see. What, a different tune? A different props?
No, I have to change some settings there. Oh, just short of the...
no, the camera's not got any jelly. It's got jello. It's got jelly. Jelly, the camera's got jello. Yeah? So, you know, we're still stuck where I started this conversation.
Yeah.
That open propellers
is
way better than the ducks.
Depends on what you're going to do.
No, because you just said to me that you can fly the slow way you're flying that.
Yeah.
So everything that's going to do flying slow, my open propellers are going to do.
Yes.
And my open propellers are going to do more. So where's the restriction? What have I missed?
People. People.
Flying around people.
Yes, that's it.
So currently, that is the only thing
that you can say. Can I get my SD card back?
Is that flying around people is the only reason that we are going to have the ducks.
Yes.
Yeah?
I think.
Okay. So, how can I give you a decent flying drone if every so often you want to put ducks on it?
Removable ducks.
Removable ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah? An 85 Cine. I don't think we've got an 85 Cine.
Yeah, that's this.
Oh, that's 85. Oh, yes.
So now we're going to fly.
Yeah, that is 85.
Yeah, well done. I would fly if Jem lets me. It doesn't screw it up. Now we're going to fly. Oh, there's a lot of cobwebs on this.
Cobwebs?
That's another video.
Where did you stick that? Where have you been sticking that?
That's another video.
You've been putting that somewhere that it shouldn't have gone.
What's beeping? It's not me.
Something is beeping.
It's not me.
You turned something on.
Oh, I know what it is. You didn't turn it off.
Oh, you turned the goggles on. You didn't turn it off.
No, you turned it off.
Okay, all right. Okay. So I got this set of goggles sent to me. I think they're pretty good. I'm not. It's a box goggles, and it's just starter style goggles. I think they're going to retail about 85. Oh, that's got a bit hot because I've left it on.
Yeah.
Jesus. Where's the off button? Power. So yeah, that's the goggles. From Top Sky.
Top Sky.
Top Sky. It's got a bit hot. Look how hot that is. That's quite warm.
That's normal.
Yes. So I was just testing these out. They're all right. They're not too bad. Screen's pretty good. It's got diversity built in. It's got DVR built in. It's got zoomy outy thing for prescription lens people.
For prescription lens people.
That's it. People like me with glasses.
Them prescription.
Yeah, them prescriptions. Them their prescriptions. It's pretty good. I was just looking at it, and we forgot to turn it off. See?
And just change.
Now we know why it was beeping.
Changing the. Yeah. Okay. So I'm in the right channel now.
Are you in the right channel?
Yes.
Let's see.
We're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna change.
You turned it off again.
Yeah, it's a different mode.
Why have you turned it off then?
Huh? Because it's a different mode.
What?
It's in a different mode, and I don't want it to be recording a lot.
Okay.
Waiting. All right. So, you wanted me to fly this in freestyle as well, is that?
Yes, I want you to fly that quickly. Lewis, definitely. The difference between a 75X just on its own with its 40mm props on a bigger frame, on a clean unpropped unducted frame is phenomenal. Yeah, the difference is fabulous. I've gone back to black screen. There we go, back again. Yeah, so the ducks for me are definitely a detriment, and I'm just struggling to see the point once we get beyond the 65, 75mm size frames. Once you're on that size, that 75 or above, and you're going at that speed, literally those ducks are hurting you. And it's the ducks that's giving you the bigger problem.
Do you think so?
Yes. That's why when the 75s and all that, when it all first come out and people was flying all right, and then when they was trying to do a tight turn, they was dropping out the sky because they were turning into their own dirty prop. It's the duct that's making it dirty. Because you take exactly the same electronics, the same props, the same everything, and drop it into an open propeller frame, and it won't have any of those washout problems. So there must be something. Are you nearly done? Because people are watching you setting your things.
Well, I wasn't expecting to fly in acro. I don't even know how to set acro on this.
They're just watching you set stuff up.
I think it's that. Anyway.
Oh God, listen to the sound of that. That sounds angry.
But the amount of things that you can do with this.
Like that open propeller Sensi, you couldn't even hear it when it took off. I can hear this. That's on the other side of the garden. I can still hear it. That sounds angry.
It's a little bit loud, but it allows you to do so many stuff that you can't even think of doing it. Even with the with the open quad. Look at this. Like.
What?
What I've just done, like underneath the thing on reverse.
You could have done that with the open propeller.
No.
You could have.
No.
Look.
I have.
If you didn't hit that,
because it's too.
Then you wouldn't have hit it.
No. Because the thing with the Sensi is that the camera angle is super high. Like
That's
the HD has to be super high. Huh?
That's up to you where you set
Oh, it's not. It's you force it to be that. If you wanna like a low low camera.
Yeah.
Like low in the body, you have to set it to the camera angle is gonna be high. Let me see.
To clear the propellers, you mean?
Yes. Can we do this?
No, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? That's the tight one. Drop. Yeah, there you go. Nice. See, this is Carlos. This is why I get Carlos to fly. There's no point me doing any of this. I'll just be crashing.
But it's a lot more stable. Like I notice, like it's absolute control over.
Are those motors pretty fast though? They sound quite angry. So they sound like 12,000 kV.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, they are going pretty nippy. And does that sound affect the personability?
So close to things.
But you could fly that close to things with an open propellers. You haven't touched anything there.
It's a lot harder.
It's psychological.
Alright, there is one thing with this.
Psychological.
There is one thing with this drone though.
Look at the noise of it.
That you might have noticed.
That's
I'm
noisy.
out of battery.
Already?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's the speed of those motors.
Oh, did I start recording? Yes.
Those motors are going so fast.
So I'm just gonna stop this recording now. I'm gonna change the battery. I'm gonna try
flying it like I would fly.
In freestyle. Not like you would fly, because that would be, I would never see it again.
I've got all of my drones back. Look, here it is.
I've got all of my drones back.
What are you talking about?
Right.
What do you mean? I'm garnering a reputation that I don't deserve, I believe. Yeah, there is a reputation going on. I'm not sure why, but there you go. Yeah.
So far, the most pleasant
experience was
Cinewhoop.
Sensi.
No, this.
What?
Cinewhoop type experience is this. For me.
For a 30-second burst.
For what?
Well, you said yourself, it's got super short flight time.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. Wrong channel? How comes you're on the wrong channel again?
Because I can just change it with the thing. But
okay.
It's just easy to press the button.
I'm struggling to be a fan.
Really?
To be honest with you.
Oh, let's see if I can change your mind with.
Maybe I should try and fly it, and then we'll know.
With no way.
No. Can you hear it? Can you hear
full
it?
Control,
though?
yeah. Now it's full control, right?
Okay. Very nice. Sensi's faster.
Oh my god. Still slowly. I'm still doing some Cinewhoop stuff.
But why?
Because I want to see if there's any wobbles or wobble difference while in what's it called? Sorry. I want to see if there's any difference in like wobbling or stuff while you're going in
on the slow Cine.
Acro versus stabilized. You understand?
Mm-hmm. See, that didn't punch out as much.
I think it did.
Nah.
No. I think you might be wrong there, Jim.
Nah, I'm not biased.
Slightly biased.
I'm not at all.
I think he might have punched out a little bit more than the Sensi.
No way.
I'll tell you.
Not as fast.
What do you mean not as fast?
There we go. I just love going fast. Look at it. It's so great.
Low battery.
So, what are we establishing any kind of ideas so far, then, Carlos? Right.
Yes.
What have we felt so far?
Give me a second. Ooh. Let me come back to that.
Yeah. So the Sensi is getting recut. That's so noisy. The Sensi's getting recut. China have only just moved their CNC machine, which I know sounds stupid, but they're moving. What can you do? Okay. And it's going to get recut with a couple of little changes.
So,
a couple of little fettles on it, so the new one will be even better. Yes.
Here's the SD card. Do you want to transit?
Oh yeah, I've got to do the transition. No one wants to look at snow. Look at me. So we'll have the SD card, and what we're going to prove by watching this card now.
I just want to see.
I know we just
What's
want
the
to see.
HD footage like?
I know, we've dropped it. We've dropped it. So this is now HD. Is that a turtle again now?
That is.
Oh, is that the run cam?
Run cam.
That's a run cam.
Yes.
We'll go into here and we'll watch this video.
No, the other one before.
No, that was the last one.
No, we did two. One for the Cinewhoop stuff.
Oh, you've deleted the last ones?
What? Just run the one. Yeah, that's it.
We've already played this one.
No, we haven't.
We have.
What do you mean play this one? I just recorded it right now.
You didn't just record this one. This
Yes, I did record it. No, it's not.
Because I've played
Listen,
it.
just play this. This is the first flight.
Then that.
With this one.
So you've deleted what was on the card then?
This is a different card.
Ah, well there you go. That's why.
Right. So
that's why. So you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
It's playing already.
It's playing.
Just fast forward a little bit.
When do you take off? There you go.
So what are you doing?
I'm rewinding. I'm rewinding. Give you all of it. Give as much as I can. Is that Raj? Is that Raj from a Lion T-Rex? One of my favourite retailers. Top bloke.
Hey Raj.
He does all big helicopter stuff.
If
you want big helicopters, go there. A line. See what? What am I looking at?
So I notice a tiny little bit of like dysphagia in the video, like little bit wobble, but a lot less than the other ones.
Way less. No, for sure that's way more refined.
Well, see, there's still a tiny little bit there. What I'm very curious to see is that if I can notice this while I'm flying without the without the angle. Yeah. Well, see, there's a tiny little bit of something. It's perceivable only like for a split second, only in some parts.
There is some.
I can still notice it's something.
No, for sure there is a bit of wobble there. Just then there was a load of wobble.
But that's like air turbulence.
Again, look, see that air turbulence?
No, it's something in the image that.
Just here, there was a shudder. Look, see it. Look,
yeah, but
right
that's air.
Look.
What I'm noticing is that there's a little bit of like wavy on the image.
Yeah, an image wobble. Yeah, that's different.
Oh, this is when I go through that tiny little gap, isn't it?
You like a gap, don't you? See there again, shuddery?
Yeah, it's not the shuddery, it's the image like wobbling.
I'm not convinced by it. Not convinced.
By what?
By ducted propellers.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I totally see
low
the point
enough
of
that
I totally see the point of ducted propellers.
What are you doing?
I was going to show you the next video. What? Was that not the next video?
Alright. What are you doing? Yes, that's the next video. Yeah. Go back.
No, this is still the first one.
No, it is not. Oh, it is the first
Trust
one.
me, it's still the first one. This is the next one.
That's the next one, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So,
this is acro.
Yeah, this is in acro now.
Yeah.
So what I want to see is if I notice any of the wobbly stuff while in acro. Again, this is like split second things.
If anyone else notices it, let us know.
So
we're looking for wobble in this picture.
But just image wobble. It's not about the flying.
Not so much juddering from the flying. Image wobble. Was that an image wobble? Just
a little bit of shakiness. Yeah. I like this one. It just come like down from the tree and into the garden. So a lot less.
A lot less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you're basically not fighting the flight controller
as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that is an argument to be had that if you're flying in angle, you're always going to be battling with the flight controller that's trying to level you out. And
when it's leveling you out, it's not doing it like beautifully smoothly, right?
It's just trying to jump there, isn't it? It's just trying to get there as quick as it can. Okay. All right, and what was the last one that you wanted to fly? Was that bigger one?
Yes.
With the Tarsier?
With the Tarsier, yeah.
We're going to get to see a little bit of live Tarsier now. Yeah, so you're going to have one of those cameras on the Tarsier is going to be FPV feeding us, and the other one is going to be recording. And it's very interesting. It's still clean. It's clean.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. And
my card.
I'll give you the card back again. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so the last one on the list, is this Tarsier. Tarsier. And it's a nice camera system.
It's what you do also as you can't expect to just film something with these and get a beautiful thing right from the get-go, right? You have to model it afterwards on post-production.
This is, yes, again it goes back to what is it you're trying to actually achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to show people with the different models that some can do some things and others can't.
That's what.
Right?
That's for sure.
So I think this is.
So this is
base.
That one.
This
75.
Is. Put on.
What are you going to call that? The 75 RSJ?
75. Yeah. RSJ.
Yeah. No. Zoom cam.
So far, for me, this is like basic entry into stabilized HD flight only. Yeah. Around, I don't know.
That's just a normal people. 75
entry.
And they've just thrown a turtle on the top.
This is the fun quad that you can use it for HD footage in like a Cinewhoop type fashion, but I think you have a lot more fun when you're just thrashing it around. Right?
I think that's
and you get that HD footage that you're looking for, anyways. That you put it on the 5-inch.
Yes.
Except this, you can literally like just go everywhere with it.
It's a pocket thing, isn't it?
It's like a pocket drone that just go and you get the HD footage, which is what most people want.
Yes.
But as a Cinewhoop, it can do it, I think, but a little bit less. Then
why would you say a little bit less?
I don't know, because you can't go next to people. You can go near people, but not as safely. A little bit
less is the people thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and then you have
the flight characteristics.
No.
It's the people thing. Let's make that clear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason. So if I gave you a Sensi with front bumpers, not duts.
For HD?
Not total duts.
Yeah.
Just bumpers.
Yes.
That were way better than the ones that you see out on like the Hubsons and things like that. Just a little bit of front and a little bit on the back one. So if I'm looking at the actual drone itself,
put it here.
I'll put it here. No, give me your one. Give me that one.
Well, I'm not done yet. You just interrupted me.
No, give me that back. Hang on. If I gave you a duct that was from here to here, on the front, none of this back bit, and another one that was from here to here on the back, none of this and none of that, just there to there, and a duct from about here to here. So
they're going to bounce anyone through the back.
That's the only thing that because what's the rest of this duct doing? Bugger all for you. If you're telling me you've got this duct on to save you from people, this ain't doing nothing for you.
Yeah.
Nothing at all, other than getting in your way. No, it ain't.
You can go bounce back into people.
Bouncing back anywhere.
Listen, so as I was saying, entry level.
Yes.
I would say this is the fun HD.
Fun HD.
And I would say that this is the currently it's the Cinewhoop that I most like. When you're looking at Cinewhoop things with like duct things that can record in HD.
Okay.
In 1080p. By the way, all of these record at 60 frames per second, 1080p. The thing is that with this, I wouldn't use this for freestyle. Although you can. We just saw me flying in freestyle. But for some reason, I wouldn't use this in freestyle. I don't know why. It's not... I don't think it's a freestyle quad. It doesn't... I can do it, but it doesn't feel completely right. Mm-hmm. I have a lot more fun flying this in freestyle than I have in this. Although right? I felt that this had a little bit more power at some points than this had. Than the
Something's beeping again.
That's my radio.
Okay. Okay.
Crazy with the beeping. So, right now, if you're going Cinewhoop, I think this, for me, is the right thing. If you want a fun quad to fly in HD, this is it. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, we have one left, don't we?
You do. I'm waiting for this.
It's it's the Tarsier. The Tarsier.
Tarsier.
Alright, do you wanna...
Yep, I'm ready. I am ready to show your skills. FPV big screen.
FPV big skills.
Yeah, FPV big screen. You're still right where I'm sitting. That no ducks is better.
No ducks is better.
No ducks is better.
For what?
For everything.
No.
For everything in the world ever.
Disagree.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I can already see that annoys me already in this Tarsier is the lens, and we're using a little ND filter thingy. I don't know if you can see here, but the fact that I had to put this on and make sure the lens underneath are clean, which they're not.
So yeah, lens underneath that are clean,
and then the lens on top are clean.
Lens on top is clean, and that it doesn't touch anything.
And every time that I touch it, another fingerprint on it.
Yeah, but the actual side of the camera can't touch anything.
Yeah.
But right. That's a very nice, clean-looking picture.
Let's see.
Look at it. What do you guys think? Is that not the cleanest picture you've seen so far? When he actually takes off.
So I don't think I have stabilized mode on this.
Okay.
So we're just gonna fly it.
Just fly an anchor.
I've got it in angle. What's this? What? Oh, did you change the band?
Yeah, I tuned in up here.
Why?
I don't know.
That's fine, don't worry. Okay,
placement
4. All right, let's go. Am I recording? That's another thing. Am I recording?
Do you not here?
Look.
Doesn't.
On all the other ones, you have a little indication.
Oh, a little red light.
But because this camera is.
Doesn't that auto record though?
Huh? It does auto record, but how do you know if something is wrong, if your card is full or?
I don't know.
Because the camera is separated. You wouldn't know.
There you go. Nice picture though.
Lovely picture. Like even just watching that picture for me is
just that is
a lot more clear than all the other ones.
That's a nice picture. Very clean.
But see, as soon as I throttle a little bit, even on the FPV camera, I feel the vibration. I see the vibration.
Could that not be props though?
No, the props are.
When you start to get to that size props, your balance really does get more important.
The props are absolutely new. It's tuned out quads for these props.
It's a very nice, colourful picture though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the FPV camera on this is very amazing. I don't know. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, you hit a tree. I think you're hanging in a tree.
Oh no.
I think you are.
There we go.
Now you're out of the tree.
No.
Oh, your camera moved.
Alright.
And your camera moved.
Let's go get it.
But, you know, so we're back in that place. Really, at the end of the day, there's a lot to say about what you want out of it in order to... I'm not personally going to fly around people with a 2S even. I like ducted, small, brushed propellers. If I'm flying around people, I don't need to be flying at mental speeds or powers. So for me, the whole people thing doesn't really come into it because I won't fly that around people. But if you've got that issue and you want to fly around people, like Tristan was saying earlier, where he's going to people's properties and things like that, for sure the ducks will become a big issue. Yeah. We're back again.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, motor died.
You killed the motor. Trying to get it out of the tree. Yeah, I think he's killed the motor.
Wow. How? Well, I guess that was the Caddx.
Well, something killed that motor.
No, the Caddx flight. So let's check the FPV feed. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was getting stuck in that tree, I think.
Yeah.
Killed it.
It's not going to help it, is it? Okay, so let's check the feed on that because... So this is Tarsier straight out. So this would be... Is this supposed to be 4K?
4K, yes. Let's see if your computer can handle it.
There's a problem.
No, it always says that.
Did it say it last time?
Yes, it always says that.
You want video or DCIM?
Open that one? Yeah, it's the norm. The last one. Huh? Is it the last one?
I'm guessing.
Yes, it is.
I'm guessing. So this is the raw straight out of the camera.
And in the best type of condition. So everything was brand new in the squads. New props with a filter. You can see it's a little bit darker as well.
Oh, there you go. He's off.
See? Did you see that? Immediately you have that.
For me, it's like it's blurry there. Look, it's all of a sudden it's got blurry.
Yeah.
There's a definite blurriness there.
And there's every now and again it goes like. Boof.
Oh God. Anyone else seeing what I'm seeing?
It's completely jittery. I don't know. I can explain it.
There's a lot of...
So now it's fine, but
no,
it's
it fades in again. It's fading a bit of blur in and back in again. Look, it's not catching up with your movement.
Yeah, see, on the power...
Yeah.
So I've tested this Tarsier like several times already. Oh, that was stupid.
That's where you hit the tree.
So there should be even a bit more videos before that one.
That is really blurry, bro. It's like...
It's not blurry, it's because the image is shaking, almost. Yeah. And it's darker because of the...
That's not great. Can I just go back one?
No, that one doesn't have anything. Check the one before. No, I don't think any of these have anything. No, probably don't show that.
I'm going to show that one. I'll tell you what, let's transition to us.
Transition to something
safe. Let's transition to us while I find another video from Carlos.
No, none of these have anything.
None of those?
No.
No? So you got nothing to show me?
No, just that one.
So this one in video then...
That's a different one.
That's not the same?
No, that's
okay.
different.
Alright, fine. I'm going to have to say I wasn't that impressed. Oh. God,
I don't know.
That didn't look good.
So I've tried.
That didn't look good at all.
I've tried this Tarsier on so many.
Is that a setting issue?
Huh?
Settings?
No.
Have you tried any changing of settings?
I tried every possible thing, and I thought so. I got this filter from you today. Yeah, filter, hoping that it would fix a little bit of the image.
Has it?
Apparently, well. It wasn't that blurry before, but it didn't really fix anything in the image, no. And the camera is sitting, not touching anything except for two little TPU mounts that are fixed on the
separator, the spacers.
Yes. That's all the camera is like. Where are the vibrations coming from? Here's my
oversensitive.
No, here's my here's what I think happened.
Okay.
Caddx have rushed this camera because they wanted the 4K quickly, and they announced.
But they did delay it a few times.
They did delay it a few times, but at some point, we have to release it, right?
They have to let it go.
And I think something in the sensor of this camera is just way too sensitive.
So, like, gain is up too much. Like it's
I don't know. Something in the sensor
checking
receives more vibration than it should. Yeah. Because even when I was on the and it's the whole camera.
What
because
frame
I
rate
noticed
are you on?
it.
What frame rate are you on? 60 frames?
No, 30. But it doesn't matter because I noticed it on the FPV side as well. Like when I was flying FPV, you still notice the vibration.
That's a physical thing then, if it's happening to both cameras.
And the other thing that I notice is that when I do like high impact maneuvers, I mean I didn't do any right now, but when I do high impact maneuvers like diving down something, the image tries to adjust itself, like it's trying to compensate. And the other day I found that it actually has image adjusting, like a digital stabilization.
Can't you just turn that off?
Caddx, please turn this off. Send some type of...
You can't turn that off?
No, can't turn that off. It's inbuilt in the camera.
It's got inbuilt digital stabilization.
Well, it's somewhere in the software, I guess, because it's digital, right?
And we can't turn it off.
We can't turn it off. So, if anyone from Caddx, or if anyone knows any people from Caddx, and that's why I think that it might be the reason why this jello or wobbly occurs.
It's over processing.
It's trying to compensate, like
over processing.
Yes. So it might not be something physical, but I don't know. The shakiness might be physical, but definitely on footage that I've done, like diving stuff,
but why
it just goes a bit crazy.
Need image stabilization?
I don't know. They're just like, oh, Hero 7 has it, so we're gonna put it as well.
Yeah, but Hero 7 has it because it's a body cam.
I don't know. So, if anyone knows, I think maybe some of these things can be fixed. As is, the camera is not usable. Like, just from this short flight, what could you use there? Like, zero.
That was immediately blurry. That was unhappily blurry.
And this quad is tuned so nicely that even a little bump, like what we have there, will destroy.
So would it be better?
Will destroy a motor. That's how tuned it is.
Would that be happier? Would that camera be happier on a bigger frame? Would you be any?
I don't know.
Any?
Before bigger frame?
I don't see if it's going to be any. I'm struggling. It ain't going to be.
For bigger frame, you just use a GoPro.
Use two cameras.
Yeah.
But alright, with bigger props, like
maybe.
Are your tiny props making micro vibrations?
Maybe.
That a bigger prop wouldn't make.
Maybe.
I'm just having a brain fart here, guys. If anyone wants to, chip in and tell us what you think, why
because
that could be.
I've flown this quite a lot, and I mean I can't get it.
Doesn't seem.
I can't get it to work nicely, no matter what I do. And this quad, if I put like a regular camera here, it flies beautifully. It doesn't have any
I don't understand why we've got to stay. I'm going to have to speak to my guy from Caddx and ask him.
Caddx, if you're watching, a firmware might release, might fix
like what
some of these problems.
Why do we have
I don't know if it'll fix all,
digital stabilization on it? I don't see the point in that.
And the frame rate looks slower because it's 4K and probably your computer is like.
It's juddering on the computer, can't handle it. So hang on, can't you just give me a 2K output then or something?
Yeah,
or just give me a 1080? Would it be great 1080?
But why do you want 1080?
Because I can't see 4K anyway.
But
no one can see 4K, bro. Your eyes don't work.
So
in 4K.
why is it 4K?
Because it's more.
But why if you're gonna use 1080?
Because it's more.
No. There's a reason for it.
Gunning.
So what people do? There's a little trick in YouTube. You know when you upload a video,
it compresses it down,
right? And if you upload it in 1080, and if you have any grass at it, you might just as well not fly over grass because it's going to be a
big patch.
Green pixels like flying around underneath you. Yeah, that's because of the compression. Now, if you take that 1080p video and you upscale it so you stretch it to 4K, so in 4K it's going to look terrible, right? And you upload it to YouTube. YouTube will look like, oh, this is a 4K video. I'm going to give you more bandwidth, let's say, than a 1080p video.
Okay. And compress it.
And compress it less.
Okay.
So, you upload your 1080, it was originally 1080p. you upscale it to 4K, you upload it to YouTube, and then when people watch it on the phone, they watch it back in 1080. The difference is that when you watch it back in 1080, you can actually see all the grass. You can see all the details. Because the compression that was applied to it was much less, because YouTube thought it was a 4K video. So this is a way that people can upload higher resolution videos at the same level as you're uploading your 1080p videos. With this, you don't have to upscale it, so you can also see it in 4K. Which means that you can use it in more medium, like cinema and stuff like that. Well, that's another thing.
The grass don't look good.
On this?
Yeah.
That's a different thing, because I think what's happening here is that this camera is not actually 4K.
Okay, you think that's 2K upscaled?
I think it's 2K upscaled, yes. Because when you open, do you still have the video there?
No, you took the card back. That's 2K upscaled.
Did I take the card?
I'm pretty sure you did. Look, no, it's not in my reader.
Oh, somewhere.
Oh, now you've lost the card.
Great.
Yeah, here it is.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to see?
Just put it back in. See the quality of the image.
I'm not going to pull it out this time.
Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Click on it. Click there.
If I click there, it will scan it.
Yeah, no, continue with the scanning. Very good. DCM, I think. Media, and it's the last one.
This one?
Yeah. What are you looking at?
I don't know. What do you want me to look at?
Open it up.
But that's one. Alright, we've played that.
I know, but I want to see like details of the. So if you pause here, well, leave it a little bit. Maybe not with my hand in front.
I'll just get you outside.
No, like see the detail of all of this. Like if you go a little bit back when I was pointing at the ceiling. See the detail.
That's pretty blurry there. Look at that. That text should be well clear. That's crisp text, that.
But it's moving now, is it?
That crisp text.
Yeah.
That should be well clear. Look, your boat race ain't that clear.
My what?
Your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, this isn't that clear.
No, this isn't not clear at all. But it's moving image as well.
Look at all this blur in the middle. Yeah. Look at that.
But that's because of the shakiness of the camera.
Look at all this. All right, that's speed, but that.
Yeah. I think they did switcheroo and tried. Oh, there we go. So that's
pretty clean there. Look. Yeah.
But you can see like around the.
Yeah.
Around some parts. Well, this is too close to the camera, so it's gonna be
funky granulations.
Blurry.
It's just all blurry. Everywhere I'm looking.
This is clear.
That was clear.
Yeah. Yeah, this is clear-ish. Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah, but I bet you was going right slow just then.
Yeah.
Watch, let me go back a second or two. There you go. See, going right slow.
No, even then it's like shaking like a horrible.
Look at it. That's not good at all.
Yeah, I'm not convinced about the taste here. I haven't been able to get like a proper good video out of it.
That's not good.
Even if I'm flying straight without any.
If anyone's seen anything better than that, just let us know, because that I'm unsatisfied.
And even with videos online, like people are like, oh no, it's fine.
I've seen terrible videos.
And then I look at the videos and it's all like, oh, what the hell is this?
Oh, it's terrible videos online. I've seen some really bad stuff. Hi Chris, thanks for joining us.
Hey Chris.
Chris Atkins, the man from Hull. He does gelato, coffee cup races, and I think he just did one yesterday, and they're doing another one probably next week. But thanks for joining us. So, conclusions.
The Tarsier, I think only.
This is the best.
No. I think only a firmware update is maybe gonna semi-save this camera. I think don't try to record in 4K.
Get rid of this stabilization rubbish.
Get rid of the stabilization. I don't think you're gonna do well in 4K. So maybe 2.5.
Can't we just have double 1080? Doesn't it? It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't work that way. But 1080. Why do you want 1080? Why?
I just want clear footage.
It's pointless if you have 1080. Because look, you have 3 more here that have 1080.
Yeah.
So why would you go to the Tarsier, which is 90 quid, if you're recording in 1080? Makes no sense.
Well, I'm recording in 4K and it looks like blurry. Yeah, it looks like I'm looking for a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the problem with the camera. That means that something is wrong with the camera. So you're not. Why would you invest in this camera if you're gonna end up recording in the same quality?
Well, it's a bit late for me. I've already invested, and they're listed on the site. So yes. It's too late for me.
I think maybe if you get it on a bigger drone, I don't know what happens.
But then, like you say, you just have 2 separate cameras.
Yeah.
You'd have an FPV and a GoPro.
Yeah. Although this image is really, the FPV quality was really
for
good.
Sure, the FPV did look very clean. Yeah. But
less
what, frame refresh?
No, less like jittery than the 4K.
If I can't record, then how is it helping me? Because the turtle's feed is pretty clean. Yes. So
pretty-ish. Like when I was flying this in FPV, I noticed all the details a lot better. All the other ones are like.
So the Tarsier's got slightly shaded. Better FPV, but you'd have to record in the same 1080 in order for it to be any good anyway.
No, even 1080 it records the same type of stuff.
Even the 1080 is juddery, so you can't even record that at 1080. So really, the turtle is better.
So here's what I think for the Tarsier. If Caddx is watching,
yeah, they could be. You never know.
I never know. Here's what I think.
They've copied us from other shows.
Some people said maybe exchange the lenses, because it might be some issue with the lenses. I'm willing to try.
I'm willing to try. I'm just doubtful. I think it's this digital stabilization.
Firmware update to remove this stupid stabilization and whatever other weird stuff you have on the video.
I'm way closer to that. Yeah.
And something from Caddx saying, use 2.5K instead of 2.4K. 2.5.
2 point something instead
of 4K, because, well, you can use 4K, but this and this and this are gonna happen, right? Because I noticed something on the footage, even just the regular footage, just on the borders of the footage, is a bit. Which is why I think it's scaled up.
Have you seen a Tarsier on a wing yet?
No.
Do you think it would make much difference?
I don't know, but again, on wing, you're buying this for the size.
For this size and for this spec, so
right?
It doesn't really come into it again.
No. I would like to try something that already is built for it, like the beta FPV.
I've had people complaining the same way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take the stabilization away. Maybe check if different types of...
That's really strange.
If different types of lens
really
work
strange.
better.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that we can do except rebuild the camera. So the Tarsier for me is a no-go.
Mike.
Yeah.
Isn't that Mike? Didn't he do hover speed? Is that you, Mike, from Hover Speed?
Hover Speed?
Yeah. We used to make the gates. Like a good few years ago.
Oh,
now.
I don't know.
But yes, alright, so look, we're comparing
HDs, like all HD quads.
So it's a straight up 75
all HD micros.
With a turtle. This will be a Sensi, which is a converted 75-ish.
Yeah.
With that's a run cam in there. This one is 2.5 inch and it's got a Tarsier inside. And then this one, the SPCMaker, again run cam. We're just talking about HD, and it is him. Yes, yeah. Mike Illicott. How you doing, Mike? You used to make the best gates. Used to love them. Good quality material. Did you ever see them ones? Yeah, Hover Speed ones.
I think I have one.
You've got one.
I think so.
And they did a few little gates and flag sets and stuff. It was
with
a good
Cobra.
Yes, that was when Banny was involved. Yeah. But they did have a very nice material.
Yes.
So we're just testing HD. Back to the actual point. Excuse us. Just testing HD, and the new Tarsier. and seeing whether there's any or much point in going down this road.
So here's from a pilot perspective.
Carlos's point.
The Tarsier, excellent FPV.
Yes.
The HD is not even close to being there.
The HD is not what you expected.
It's not usable for me at this point. Right? So that's until it gets fixed. Maybe I'm gonna try some things like changing the lenses. Maybe even trying to put it on a completely different frame. That's a bit bigger. Maybe a 3-inch.
Again, you've made the point that the whole point of it is that it's supposed to be for something small.
But I want to see, like, is it how many things I can change before it's impossible to make it better,
Well, there ain't much.
Because I want this to work. I want Caddx
so much for it to work.
To have a 4K camera that you can put on any drone and fly it beautifully.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna bend a prop the slightest and then you're gonna have unusable footage, it's not really doable, is it?
No, there's no point. There's no point.
Because eventually you're gonna touch something and
image stabilization. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong now. Yeah. Is that we've got a picture that's this big, and we're only actually ever going to display a picture this big, so we've got this much play, and it compares and stabilizes.
Exactly.
Maybe that's not working.
Well, if you have, that's why I think there's a upscale of 4K.
Oh, and you have it's stretching that wire even more, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's stretching
and then the image is going to be shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
just give us it at 2.5K and be done.
It's small increments as well. Why did it go straight away to 4K? I would rather have 2.5K with
actual working 2.5K.
Yeah. Than with 30 FPS, maybe a bit more if you could, but yeah, I'd prefer to have a lower bit rate and having something that's super smooth.
I'm disappointed.
Yes, me too.
I think I'm gonna have to just say that's the only way I can say is that I'm actually a bit disappointed that it.
Hopefully, some of this can be solved.
Just tell me it's the 2.5K and I'll live with it.
But even then, like, it's not usable right now. Even at 2.5K, even at 1080p. I did several tests like before, obviously coming here. I did several tests and it's just not. I can't get it to work properly.
I think we're gonna have to ask them for new firmware and turn the stabilization.
And fingers crossed that helps. Or if it doesn't help, maybe changing the lens as well as that.
I'm not sure how the lens change is gonna help you.
Well, because
I don't see how that is gonna help you.
If you have a lens that's too sensitive, because the lenses are inside of this little plastic thing, right? Yeah. And if the lens is not fitted correctly, or
on
if you have
all of them,
on
all of them,
it could be a manufacturer issue, right?
On all of them.
Yeah, that would be on all of them if it's manufactured all the same way.
But they'd know that, and would they release it?
I don't know. Obviously,
Ba-da-dow.
Everyone has the same issues, right?
We don't know.
Everyone has the same issues, so it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what things can be. I'm not saying it's that definitely, but it can be, right? And you won't know until you try something else. So yeah, lens change maybe, and definitely some tweaks on the firmware to get this.
Something to change that up a bit.
Can you upload firmware though? You can. There's a USB.
Yeah.
So you can do something with it. Okay. So the Tarsier. Do you want to change the screen to the
zoom cam? Go to zoom cam.
Can I spend some?
Yeah.
The Tarsier is a big.
The Tarsier.
No.
Is a man.
I just wanted the screen.
You just wanted that. It's all you wanted to do. Was just bat it off the screen.
Then, let me start with this. This is definitely like a beginner type thing. An entry point if you want to do some HD videos, but you're not concerned of like chasing cars or people or anything like that. You just want to get a little bit of HD and you want a small quad.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Really?
Yeah.
As an entry point?
I wouldn't even HD that at all. I think it's too heavy, bros.
Oh, it works.
It works. I just think it's really bloody
And how long
heavy.
did it fly?
I just think it's so
2.5,
damn
3 minutes,
heavy, man.
3.5 minutes.
It's just so heavy.
It is heavy, but you're just thinking of your own self. You're thinking of, I want to go fast. I want to go fast and up and smash into a tree right away.
Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
I'm thinking of everyone that wants to have something in HD, right?
Yes, all right.
And there's taste for everything, right?
If you want to just,
you can't just say, no, this is terrible because it doesn't suit you.
No, I didn't say that. No, look, if you want to get into HD and it's your first little step, yeah, it's a great little step, for sure. I'm not going to argue that. Yeah, the turtle is lovely.
Yes.
I've got no problem with the turtle other than the massive board on the back.
I do. Is the image quality, but Jelly was saying that there's some settings that
there are. I've
never seen it, but
I don't think you've even looked for the settings.
No, I've never even seen it.
So yeah, I'd give it a chance.
Yeah,
because it's pretty clean. This whole ducting and 40mm, yeah, if you ain't gonna go very fast, it's great.
But there's something that you haven't considered.
Possibly. Which
is, you're saying like, no, don't even go for this.
It wasn't that bad.
But as an entry point,
yeah,
that can be converted to something like this afterwards. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, yeah, you could with slightly smaller props.
Slightly, yeah, like
the 40mm
maybe
props.
a 5.
Because don't forget, these are very fast motors.
Yes.
Yeah, and these are slower motors.
Yes.
So with the bigger props, you want slower motors. So you can convert most of this to this.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. And you'd have a way better time in this anyway. And if you just converted this to this as is with the 40mm props, you'd still have a better time. Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Just convert it as it is.
The thing is, because you don't have any of these. You don't have an HD Sensi.
I don't.
You don't.
The Sensi's ready to take HD. That's why.
But do you have any?
No, because we don't have any Sensi.
Does anyone have any?
No, because we don't have any left. But that's what these.
I have one.
That's what these outside holes are for.
Listen. So what I found on having an HD Sensi is that the camera, if you want a low profile, if you don't want this
up in the sky,
has to be pointed up, and that comes with its own challenges. And the challenges are, so you can see here, like how high the camera is pointing, so it gets the least amount of props in view.
Yeah. Wait.
The challenges.
Wait. Didn't you have a drone that had the camera pushed out, up and out towards the front, and it wasn't so far angled up?
But you're not going to be able to do it with this. You're going to have to get some weird, strange thing that pushes the camera in front. Like the canopy has to be like super weird, which doesn't exist at the moment.
Right, wait a minute. So you're having a go at this because it's a speed machine.
Yes.
And you're saying because it's a speed machine, you can't use the cine end of it.
Exactly. You can, but a lot differently. For example, you see that hole that I went through the other one. I couldn't do it with this because I'm looking up.
You'll be looking too high. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I can't go as slow as I want to.
Yeah.
To do some cine stuff around people, because again the camera is pointing way high, so I can go in the floor, and I can see them, but I can't go around them. Otherwise, I'm gonna go so fast, I'm gonna freak out. For fast stuff, like I would chase a car with this, no problem.
Yeah.
I would chase. I have chased.
You have?
No, not a car. I have chased Tristan on his electric skateboard, no problem as well. Like for speed, it has a ton of power, and you can get amazing footage with this. But if you told me, oh, can you fly inside of my house, inside of your house, and get some recording, I don't think I can get anything proper.
Too fast.
Too fast, and because
isn't that very much horses for court? It's like you've got a little screwdriver.
Yes.
And you've got a big screwdriver.
But that's exactly what
we're both screwdrivers.
Yes, but that's exactly what we're trying to analysis, right?
And that's always been my point.
What drone is good for what?
For what situation?
I don't think this is good for
slow cine stuff. No.
Yes.
100% no. 100% no. But fast.
Yes.
And it was never.
You can chase a car.
This was never made with cine in mind.
I know.
This was made for speed.
I know, but being that it is
being that it's got HD,
a small HD
and you can
quad.
call it Cine.
You can't call it Cine. Well, maybe.
But it's HD.
Cine Sensi.
Right.
CC.
Okay, but it's HD because that's for its purpose.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with you. I wouldn't want to fly
an HD that doesn't
struggle to fly that slow.
Yeah, I did, and the footage
shows
doesn't look that great because it goes a little bit wobbly.
Actually, Chris is making a very good point.
What's that?
And his point is that he did edit after.
Huh?
So we're just watching raw footage.
Yeah. Of course you have to, but that's what I said.
He's done editing.
Yeah. You have to edit the footage. You're never gonna get footage like perfect footage from a straight flying without editing after, right? Even if you're cutting and then.
So what are we saying
is
it's the right drone for the right situation.
Yes.
And expect to do post editing
for all.
For whatever you're gonna get.
Unless if you're just freestyling with this, you don't need anything.
No, if it's just for your own personal thing.
Yeah.
We're talking about I'm going to go and put it into something.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to use the raw footage.
You can with this. With this you can.
With that one you
freestyle,
yeah. For the freestyle.
For the freestyle. Stuff, yeah. For fast stuff.
But you really are going to look to edit most of it.
Yeah.
And you need to pick the tool for the right situation.
Yes.
Because you've got all these different, and they're all very different.
All very different, extremely different. So, and some are good for some, and others,
for example,
are not good for
there's no way that this would be able to do chasing drifty cars. It wouldn't. I don't think it
very
would turn.
limited.
I don't think it would turn.
Extremely
well
limited.
You wouldn't be able to do the turn around. You could chase behind them, like in a straight line.
You can do a turn
but
around.
do all of that and follow them. No. I reckon that would be.
Depends
this.
how fast the cars are going.
I reckon that would be this.
What
and
the
maybe
distance is.
I just think
so.
It's so
See,
heavy.
with this, I can definitely chase drift cars.
Sure.
But with this gives me another level, which is something I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to go as the car is drifting. I want to go
through the car.
Through the window, like if this is a car, right? And it is a car. And it's drifting. I want to go pointing that way, through the window, like see it as if it was the passenger, but like a quick one, right? Quick, slow.
Yeah.
Quick, slow.
And then
through the window and out the other one, out the other door, and then like look back at the car. Like
that's a pretty good move. Whilst the car's travelling forward.
Whilst the car is
sideways.
While the car is drifting. That's and I'm fully comfortable of doing this with this one and no other drone that's here on the table.
I'd have to agree. Because you don't want this, even with your mate with his helmet on. You don't want these open props like right across the front of his helmet, even. Yeah.
Well, I did that with Tristan.
Yeah, it was a bit slower. It was a little bit slower. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. I would use this for Cinewhoopy stuff. This if you want to have a lot of fun. Maybe this if you're just starting and you don't really...
I think that's the last on my list.
Yeah, well, and this at the moment, I think I would wait a little bit until...
I'm a bit annoyed.
We have some news from... Well, if you guys know Caddx, just push them.
Just keep asking.
Right? If no one says anything, and if everyone...
They expect,
Yeah, if what triggers me the most is that people that tested this like right when it came out, and even before coming out, they were like, "Oh look, it's amazing! It's a great camera." And then we were looking at the videos, and we're like, "What the hell is this? Like all shaky." And we thought, "Oh, for sure this is it's some new pilot or newbie pilot that doesn't fly that much." And it has in a drone that's not...
I just saw too many videos, bros.
And maybe someone put it in a drone that's not capable for it.
Yeah, I've seen, but more than one. Way more than one. What am I doing?
Transition. There we go.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, and I saw...
Way more than one drone I've seen like that.
And then, but the first one, I think, Michel Kim, no?
Min Chang Kim?
No, it wasn't Michel. No. Some I don't know, some YouTuber. It was a big YouTuber as well. Was showing, it was flying like outside, and it just looked all wobbly. Exactly the same that we had here, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, how the hell is this?
How the hell is that what you're
yes.
selling me?
Yeah, it's a 4K camera, sure. Like it looks 4K-ish, but why is it all wobbly? And we thought that maybe they put it in a drone that wasn't appropriate for it. Maybe they maybe the pilot wasn't very good. Maybe there was some tuning things.
Yeah.
And then we started seeing more and more and more of those videos coming out.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, no, there's something wrong. And then after trying it, it's definitely something wrong with the camera.
I just love watching this stuff.
But what it triggers me that no one else is saying like
that is shit. No one else is actually saying the truth, as far as I'm concerned.
Why?
Because I think they just want more free stuff.
More free stuff. So I can say something wrong about but that's why I see it wrong, right? Because if I do this, okay, don't release the video and warn the company. Look, this is wrong. This is wrong.
This is wrong.
I can't lie about it because it's visible.
I'm surprised by the.
I would hope that you guys can fix it.
By the sellers sending me these videos after I've told them that I'm unimpressed with the videos. They send me more videos that look just as shit.
Yeah.
And to say to me, oh, look how good it looks. And I'm like, what bit of this do you think looks good?
That it's 4K. It has 4K. There's a little 4
in the title.
And a K in the
title.
In the upload thing.
That's the only bit that I've seen. So, not overly impressed.
Caddx, please, we want this to work.
Caddx, sort it out. So, aside from me re-showing my favourite gift, yeah.
Yes.
Because look at how utterly shattered that drone has gone. Yeah.
Don't you think this can a Sensi take down a plane?
No fucking way.
For sure.
No way.
For sure.
Yeah.
If it was BBC, if BBC did it.
Look at how these parts are shattering, bruvs. Like they're crumbling into tiniest little bits. Yeah. We all know.
And you think a Sensi wouldn't just go through one side and exit the other one from.
Like the pea in space kind of thing. Like
yes.
If you hit a pea in space, it's going to go straight through it.
Exactly.
Because it's so small. No, because there's not enough inertia.
This would go through one side of the plane.
And there's not enough speed.
And out the other side, and you know what's going to happen?
And go through all the people in between.
People are going to be sucked through that tiny little hole that this is going to...
It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
A tiny little hole.
It's so... Like
this.
It's just stupid.
Like this tiny.
It's so stupid.
This tiny little hole.
That tiny.
That tiny little hole.
That tiny.
People are going to get sucked through it.
No, that tiny. Not that tiny.
That tiny. One. Yeah, that tiny.
Yeah? Like, that's how tiny.
BBC, if you want me to try that, just call me.
It's offensive.
I'm happy.
It's offensive.
To lie to all of your viewers.
It's absolutely offensive.
For money.
For money. I'd answer that for money. Yeah. So I'm going to just quickly talk about this last thing before we go.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, because we are borderline 2 hours, and you know that we are borderline 2 hours. So this was a little dance off. Have we got desktop audio?
Introducing Whoop Rap Battle.
I love this. That's so cool.
15,000 views, huh?
15,000 views. Isn't that amazing?
Crazy.
That's what blew me away. 15,000 views. But what a great little video. So, do we really reveal the secret?
Yes.
You think we should?
Yeah.
You think we should?
We should reveal.
Right. So, if I was to stop this and wait for there.
Yeah. Right.
What's that there?
What's that there?
Right there. Can you even see it there? Can anyone see it? Look right here.
Oh, you can see the thing.
You can't really see it.
Yeah. No, that was good.
That was the secret.
That's the secret. And the secret is... Oh, pause now. Yeah, there we go. So that tiny little...
blob.
Silvery
blob.
Silvery blob.
Is
a magnet.
It's one of these.
Yes.
It's one of these, look. That's all it is. It's a tiny little magnet.
Yeah.
3mm by 1mm. This is a stick of them, loads of them. But that's the actual magnet. I'll just try and hold it because it's so small. Can you see it? That's the magnet itself. And we've just stuck one underneath the ducks, didn't we?
But that doesn't look like a magnet underneath.
It doesn't look like a magnet.
Underneath. What's that? The H thing?
Oh, well, that's what helps you play.
Oh.
So in order for you to actually use it, what we did...
A metallic thing.
We took a little plate. It was a biscuit tin, wasn't it? It was a biscuit tin, and we chopped the biscuit tin down and then covered it in this bit of cardboard and taped the edges up so you wouldn't cut yourself.
Yeah.
And the magnet magnetizes to the H pad.
And why did the hell did we why did we do this?
Why did we do this?
Yes.
Well,
so the idea came. Oh, actually, you had a picture there that was.
Which one?
There we go. That's why. No, but no.
Don't show someone else's video.
No, take it away.
No, we can't show this video. All right, but wait. All I'm gonna do.
No. Just Google for a picture.
Can't I just show the actual the submarine?
No.
I can't even show a submarine. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can't even do that. Don't watch that video.
Don't watch that video.
Don't watch that video. Don't get any influences from that. Yeah.
Not submarine. What are you talking about, submarine?
Oh, you want the aircraft carrier?
Yes.
Fine. This is what we want. It's one of these.
Yes.
None of them are even good pictures.
Yeah, that one was.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Any, really.
One of these.
So, our good friend Alex in Portugal sent us a picture.
Yes.
With, are you going to get it?
I might get that picture. Right. Yeah, he sent us a picture.
He sent us a picture with what you're watching in the screen. With an
aircraft carrier?
Aircraft carrier, that's correct. Which Jem is trying to... That's not how you do it. Not how you do it. Look.
Why are you getting involved in my... Just talk to them. Don't get involved in my thing.
I'm teaching you. Don't do this. Go here, in the middle. Go. See all in Messenger.
All right. But go back to your thing. Do your own thing.
There we go.
Thing.
No, wait.
No.
Now go to... That's what you're showing.
All right, fine. I'm showing me. Yeah. Just lunacy. He's just mad. He's crazy, this guy. All right.
Yes.
God, we've done a lot of pictures in that chat room, didn't we? God, blimey. Where are they then? Let's go back way in time. There it is.
There it is. Yes.
So this is what Alex sent us. This is the picture that Alex sent us.
Yes. So I don't know if he bought it or something.
Size reference. I think he did buy it.
Yes. Or maybe he had it there already. I don't know. Anyways, he was like, "Oh, I want to do an aircraft carrier for whoops."
Yeah.
And immediately I said, "That is a terrible idea." Because what's gonna happen?
Yeah. So I'm just clicking away. Don't worry about me. There you go. We're professionals. Look, Christopher says we're professionals. So what's going to happen?
As soon as you try to land this is going to be on water, right?
It's going to skid along.
It's going to skid along and hit the water right away.
Yeah.
So I started thinking, like, how can you make the whoop like actually land on it and not skid away?
Yeah.
And I had this idea from before, which was a like how to charge a whoop. And the idea was you put a couple of magnets underneath.
I remember we were talking about that.
You connect it to the battery, and then at some point there's a station also with reverse magnets that only allows you to sit in one particular
That's what
way,
we were talking about, was that issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found a picture with a slightly better picture with the magnet on the bottom.
Yeah.
Only on the fronts.
Only on the fronts. Oh, we'll explain that why. So I started thinking of that, and I was like, oh, let me try and put some magnets on a whoops and see what happens.
And I said to you, you can't put too many.
No, you said put 4.
No.
No, you did say put 4. And I was like, no, let's start with 2.
It was too many. And then I put them on the back.
No.
Do you remember I put them on the back?
No, I put them on the back. And it was
hanging. Oh, I glued the bastards on.
Yes, because I said...
it was hanging nose down.
Yes.
And you were trying to take off like that. So it was, yeah?
Completely distorting the story.
There's another story altogether now. So it was hanging nose down, and you was trying to take off.
Yes.
And then we said, no, let's put them on the front.
Yes.
Yes.
But the reason that they're only on one of the sides is that if you put 4, you won't be able to take off.
Yes, it's far too strong.
Yes. And we had it on the back before, so we could only take off by leaning what was it? Oh, leaning back and taking off.
Yeah.
And then we started, let's try and put them on the front.
Put them on the front.
And that worked perfectly. And I was just playing here, actually on the, I don't know if you can see here behind us, there's a little, what are you doing?
I'm just going back to this video.
Behind us there's it's like a heater.
Yes.
And it's a metal heater.
And
we started experimenting on this. And I was just like playing around. And I noticed that it was much easier to do like the preload. And then I started, let me see what happens when I go left. Because I was just trying to lift off. And then it started circling on itself. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
How fun is this?
And then this, it evolved into.
So I think that what I'm thinking
Yeah.
is, and I spoke to Nigel about this the other day about this,
Yeah.
was that we could do a little mini competition of whoop dancing.
Whoop dancing, yeah.
So you get the tune. So how you're trying to do that with the beat? I've turned the sound down, so let's try and turn it back up again.
Get some beat and get like.
But you're dancing to the beat.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introducing.
And you don't need any of these magnets. You can do like preload if you have like a.
If you've got that, the preload, but I don't think that's too easy for loads of people. Yeah. And the magnets lets you do it even with a whoop or
with
any flight controller. It's nothing you've got to change.
Yeah.
And you're only just welding them on. You can just take them off if you want.
You can do it without magnets as well. You can do something different with it.
I don't know if you could do this spin without.
You can, yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
That tight a spin on one.
Yes.
You're spinning on the
one
thing.
Yeah, you can.
I
tried it. Yeah, I tried it.
He's tried it. So this is the next little competition thing would be show us your little
dance move.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
We want to see your little dance move. Show us what you got.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting.
Maybe a new style of whoop competition.
Yes. Yeah, just something fun. Just show us something fun. Isn't it? Okay. Thank you very much.
That was a long one.
We're a little bit over time.
2 hours.
Not very much over. we do
These things are always 2 hours.
We can't help it. We're only supposed to be doing half an hour. So you're
1
well
hour.
over time.
It was 1 hour.
Is it an hour now?
Okay. No, before it was supposed to be 1 hour.
It was always supposed to be an hour, but we just can't do it. We just can't manage it. What's
Chris saying?
He's using the Caddx at the Hilton after editing. It was really clean.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Again for Quad Therapy. Probably back next week. I think next week we're here.
Yes.
And the week after we're on tour.
On tour, yes.
Yeah, on tour. If you've got any opinions about anything that we've said, put it down in the comments. We'll read them later on as well.
And don't forget the
YouTube.
No.
There's another thing.
The competition for the best clippy thing.
Best clippy thing.
Yeah.
What?
Like intro.
Oh yeah,
thing.
what happened to that?
Oh,
what happened to that? So yes, we wanted you guys to get involved, and we was asking you to send us in either an intro or a transition.
We still have some weeks.
Yeah, like when we go between things, we can put your.
So something like, kind of like what you've done, right?
Kind of like what I've done where?
With your GIF. Where's your GIF?
Oh, with my GIF. Oh, what you? Oh yeah. I suppose you could do a GIF, couldn't you?
You could do anything.
I suppose you could. You could do, like that.
Yes. We just want like something for
something, I love this
put
GIF. I still love this GIF. I really do. But something like this.
We're gonna get copy strike by the BBC.
By the BBC. Come on in, let them try me. Yeah.
No, they're gonna copy strike me out of YouTube.
Yeah. So yes, little GIF.
Yes.
Send it in. There is a little prize for it when it happens.
And you're going to be part of the show as well.
And part of the show. And talk to us about your dancing whoops, and let us know how you feel about the HDs. Yes. This is what today's show was about.
What's the best option?
What experiences have you had with your HD cameras? How have you found them? Are you with me that you don't like ducks? Are you with Carlos that loves ducks and he wants to have them on everything?
Ducks. I give them like bread and
stuff.
stuff.
You shouldn't be giving bread to ducks, you know that?
Why?
Apparently it's bad for their bellies or something. That's what they say. I don't know.
One less duck, who's going to kill?
One less duck. It's like, what is it, rice and pigeons?
Rice and pigeons.
Raw rice.
Oh.
They eat it and then it swells up and
Pop!
then they
And
explode. They explode, yeah, because they eat so much rice.
Pop!
And they just explode. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening to us ramble and digress and generally enjoy drones. And hope to see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.